Hello everyone. This topic will talk about incinerator technology. Do you know what is incinerator technology? A waste treatment technology, which includes the combustion of waste for recovering energy, is called as incineration. Incineration coupled with high-temperature waste treatments are recognized as thermal treatments. During the process of incineration, the waste material that is treated is converted into gases, particles, and heat. These products are later used for generation of electricity. The gases, full gases, are first treated for eradication of pollutants before going into the atmosphere. In past, incineration was conducted without separating materials, thus causing harm to the environment. This unseparated waste was not free from bulky and recyclable materials. This resulted in risk for plant workers' health and environment. The burner procedure for waste disposal is never perfect. Special concerns have been focused over some extremely important organics as dioxins. These organic products are created with incinerator and they are causations for serious consequences affecting environment. However, incineration reduced the mass of the waste from 95 to 96%. This reduction depends upon the recovery degree and composition of materials. This means that incineration does not replace the need for landfills, but it reduces the amount to be thrown in it. The important factors for incinerators: 1. Moisture content of solid waste. 2. Heat value of solid waste, which is a variation of the season and the composition of waste. Following are the types of plants for burning waste. 1. Stoker fire or grate fire incinerator. 2. Fluid dry base incinerator. 3. Rotary kiln incinerator. 1. Stoker fire or grate fire incinerator. This type of incinerator is widely used today. Solid waste is fed into the incinerator and then moves along the movement of the sieve plates with air in the combustion are blown into the bottom of the incinerator. The hot combustion gases flow upwards and then heat exchanger in the steam generator to produce electricity. The solid waste is burning then move along the perforation and then fall out as the bottom ash, which then can be sent to dispose in landfill. In order to burn the excess air, it may take some extra fuel to burn well. The temperature in the incinerator is 850 to 1000 degrees Celsius. This type of incinerator suitable for a large quantity of solid waste is 6 tons per hour to 150 tons per day. The use of incinerators to dispose of solid waste should take into account the advantages and the limitations of this type of incinerator. 2. Fluid dry base incinerator. In this sort of incineration, air is blown at high speed over sand bed. The air gets going through the bed where sand granules separate and let air pass through them, and here comes the part of mixing and churning. The heat transfer was to the mass. In practice, the medium that is used in an incinerator is a quartz tube or sand rivers of approximately 1 mm. Waste must be in small size. The medium and solid waste are mixed and burned using excess air at a temperature around 850 degrees to 1200 degrees Celsius. The incinerator of this type is suitable to the amount of waste 1 to 5 tons per hour or 25 to 100 tons per day. 3. Rotary clean incinerator. A rotary clean system burns the mass of residue by using a cylindrical combustion chamber. It can be rotated around the axis. The waste will move along the wall of the clean. The cylinders are rotated by the rotation of the clean, which is tilted to the horizontal. The most conventional clean is available in diameters from 1 to 5 meters and 8 to 20 meters in length. Ability to burn waste is from 2.4 tons per day to about 840 tons per day. Industry and municipalities generally use this sort of incinerator. It consists of two chambers, which are primary and secondary chamber. However, energy efficiency is slightly lower compared to other types of incinerator. Now we will talk about air pollution control system. Air pollution control system depends on the level of pollution caused by waste disposal. There are many types that are low toxic until maximum toxic, including odor, dust, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, oxide of nitrogen, oxide of sulfur, hydrocarbons, dioxins, heavy metals, ash, bottom ash, and wastewater, and etc. Incinerator technology that can eliminate pollutants can be divided in two groups as follows. 1. Incinerators that does not have pollution control system, including incinerator that's smaller than 10 tons per day. 2. Incinerator with the elimination of certain pollutants, including incinerator which composed of two chambers. By these two chambers, it can be eliminate pollutants or a treatment using a cyclone dust, waste scrubber, or bag filter. Most of the incinerators are more than 10 to 20 tons per day. Incinerator that have several major pollutant control systems. It may use an electrostatic precipitator or a backhound filter for tapping dust particles and some heavy metals. Then it may be added to the clean gas system by chemicals such as dry, semi-dry scrubber with bag filter or wet scrubber and installation of equipment for the control dioxin by using special backhound filter. The most of incinerators are more than 20 tons per day. A debate over incineration. The debate for incinerators generally involves business interests, regulation of government, activists of environment, and citizens. Arguments supporting incinerations. 1. The concern about its effect over health due to production of furans and dioxin emissions. However, the emission is controlled to greater extent by developing of modern plants and governmental regulations. 2. Incineration plants are capable for producing energy and can substitute power generation plants of other sort. Arguments against incinerations. 1. Although after a lot of regulations and restrictions and developments, concerns are still alive about emission of furans and dioxins. 2. Incinerating plants are producers of heavy metals, which are injurious even in minor amounts. 3. The uphill view is to recycle, reuse, and waste reduction instead of incineration.